Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart: 10 evil things narcissists use their cell phones for to manipulate and control their partners. By the end of this video, you'll be able to recognize these tactics and protect yourself from manipulation. Remember, knowledge is power. Let's begin with the foundation of many narcissistic behaviors: secrecy. A narcissist thrives on a sense of mystery and control, and their phone often becomes an instrument to maintain this facade. Have you ever noticed your partner suddenly angling their phone away when you enter the room? Or perhaps they've become overly protective of their passwords. These seemingly small acts are often part of a larger pattern of concealment. By shrouding their digital activity in secrecy, narcissists create an environment of suspicion and uncertainty. You start to wonder, what are they hiding? Who are they talking to? This uncertainty can chip away at your sense of security. Remember, healthy relationships are built on trust and transparency. It's not about invading their privacy, it's about understanding the motivations behind their need to keep you in the dark. Let's talk about gaslighting, a particularly insidious form of emotional manipulation that narcissists often employ. Imagine this. You confront your partner about a text message they sent, something hurtful or inappropriate. Instead of taking responsibility, they deny ever sending the message, claiming you're imagining things or being overly sensitive. This denial of reality is at the heart of gaslighting. Narcissists use it to distort your perception of events, making you question your memory, sanity, and grip on reality. They might even delete messages or fabricate conversations to further solidify their version of events. Over time, this constant invalidation can be incredibly damaging to your self-esteem and mental well-being. You start to doubt your own judgment, wondering if you're truly misinterpreting things. It's crucial to remember that your feelings and perceptions are valid. If you have a gut feeling that something isn't right, trust your instincts. Narcissists are masters at manipulating situations to maintain a sense of control and power within their relationships. They often employ subtle and insidious tactics that can be difficult to recognize at first. One of their most effective tools for achieving this is triangulation, and unfortunately the accessibility of cell phones makes it easier than ever. With just a few taps, they can bring someone else into the dynamic, creating a web of confusion and doubt. Triangulation involves bringing a third party into the equation, not for genuine connection, but to create insecurity and competition. This third party could be an ex, a friend, or even a new acquaintance. Imagine this. You're feeling confident and secure in your relationship. Suddenly, your partner starts mentioning an old friend they've reconnected with or a colleague who really understands them. These mentions are not casual, they are deliberate and strategic. This tactic is designed to evoke jealousy and insecurity. You start questioning your worth, wondering if you're good enough or if your partner is losing interest. The constant comparison can erode your self-esteem over time. Remember, healthy relationships are built on a foundation of trust and open communication. If you notice your partner consistently bringing other people into the equation in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable or insecure, it's essential to address it directly. Open a dialogue about how these actions make you feel, and set clear boundaries to protect your emotional well-being. Chapter 4. Surveillance. In the hands of a narcissist, a cell phone can transform from a communication tool into a weapon of control. This control often manifests as surveillance, a suffocating invasion of privacy disguised as care or concern. Narcissists crave power and dominance, and what better way to achieve this than by monitoring your every move? It might start subtly. They might ask to borrow your phone, casually glancing at your messages or browsing history. Or perhaps they insist on knowing your passwords, justifying it as a matter of trust or transparency. Over time, these requests can escalate into outright demands for access to your social media accounts, emails, and even location data. Remember, you have the right to privacy and autonomy in your relationships. If you're experiencing surveillance in your relationship, it's essential to assert your boundaries and seek support. Chapter 5. Silent treatment. Imagine this. You've had a disagreement with your partner, a difference of opinion, or perhaps a minor misunderstanding. Instead of communicating like adults, they suddenly withdraw, refusing to answer your calls, texts, or even acknowledge your presence. This deafening silence, strategically employed by narcissists, is known as the silent treatment, and its impact can be devastating. For the narcissist, the silent treatment is a powerful tool of manipulation. It's a way to punish you for any perceived slight, real or imagined, while simultaneously regaining control of the situation. By refusing to engage, they force you into a state of anxious anticipation, desperately seeking their attention and approval. Remember, healthy communication is the cornerstone of any successful relationship. Silent treatment is not a form of communication. It's a form of manipulation designed to punish and control. Chapter 6. Intermittent Reinforcement. One of the most insidious ways narcissists maintain control in their relationships is through intermittent reinforcement, a manipulative tactic that keeps you constantly hooked on their unpredictable behavior. It's a cruel cycle of hot and cold affection and withdrawal, designed to keep you emotionally off balance and craving their validation. Imagine this. After days, maybe even weeks of silence, your phone finally pings with a message from your narcissistic partner. It's a cascade of affectionate words, apologies, and promises for a brighter future. This period of love bombing, however, is often short-lived. Just when you start to feel secure, the narcissist pulls back, leaving you wondering what you did wrong. This unpredictable cycle of reward and punishment creates an addictive dynamic. Recognize that you deserve consistent love and respect, not sporadic crumbs of affection. Chapter 7. Have you ever experienced a whirlwind romance, a relationship that ignited with an intensity that felt almost too good to be true? While some relationships do blossom quickly, it's important to be aware of a manipulative tactic often employed by narcissists: love bombing. Love bombing is a calculated strategy designed to overwhelm you with affection, attention, and adoration in the early stages of a relationship. Think constant texts, overflowing inboxes, endless compliments, and grand gestures that make you feel like you're living in a fairy tale. This sudden influx of affection can be intoxicating. As the relationship progresses, the love bombing often subsides, replaced by controlling behavior, criticism, and manipulation. Trust your gut instincts if something feels off. In today's digital age, social media has become a powerful tool for connection, but it's also a platform ripe for manipulation, especially in the hands of a narcissist. These individuals exploit the reach and influence of social media to craft an image that serves their own needs. For someone with narcissistic tendencies, social media is not about genuine connection. It's a stage for self-promotion, a carefully curated facade designed to elicit admiration and control the narrative. They meticulously select what to share, ensuring every post serves their agenda. Narcissists are masters at crafting an idealized online persona. They understand the power of perception and use it to their advantage, often blurring the lines between reality and fiction. Their profiles might be filled with perfectly staged photos, boasting about their accomplishments, and showcasing a seemingly perfect life. Every image and status update is a calculated move to reinforce their desired image. Beyond self-promotion, narcissists might use social media to manipulate your perception of them and the relationship. They can create a narrative that paints them as the ideal partner while subtly undermining your confidence. They might post photos and updates designed to make you jealous, showcasing their supposed happiness and desirability to others. This tactic can make you feel inadequate and constantly seeking their approval. This public manipulation can be incredibly damaging, isolating you from your support network and making it harder to escape the toxic dynamic. The constant comparison to their curated life can erode your self-esteem. If you notice your partner using social media to manipulate, control, or demean you, it's important to set boundaries. Recognize the signs of social media control and take steps to protect your mental and emotional well-being. Seek support from friends, family, or professionals to help you navigate this challenging situation. Narcissists thrive on control, and in the realm of relationships, information is power. They understand that by controlling the flow of information, they can manipulate your perception of events, ensuring they always maintain the upper hand. One way narcissists control information is through selective sharing. They might withhold crucial details about situations, only revealing information that supports their narrative or paints them in a favorable light. Conversely, they might overwhelm you with information, bombarding you with their perspective, justifications, and interpretations. This manipulation extends beyond individual situations. Narcissists might isolate you from friends and family, limiting your access to external perspectives and reinforcing their own narrative. It's crucial to recognize that you deserve honesty and transparency in your relationships. When we think of stalking and spying, we often imagine shadowy figures lurking in the night, hiding in the shadows, and watching from a distance. However, in the digital age, these invasive behaviors have taken on a more insidious form, facilitated by the very devices designed to connect us. Our smartphones, tablets, and computers have become gateways for digital intrusions. For a narcissist, cell phones become tools of intrusion, enabling them to exert control and instill fear in their partners. They exploit technology to maintain a constant presence in their victim's life, even when physically absent. It might start subtly. Perhaps they insist on knowing your phone's password, justifying it as a matter of trust or transparency. They may frame it as a sign of a healthy relationship, but it's a red flag. They might casually glance at your messages or browsing history, claiming they're just curious. However, these seemingly innocuous actions can quickly escalate into full-blown digital stalking. What starts as curiosity can turn into obsessive monitoring. Narcissists might install spyware on your phone, allowing them to track your location, read your messages, monitor your calls, and even access your camera and microphone without your knowledge or consent. This level of surveillance is not only invasive but also deeply violating. Remember, you have the right to privacy, autonomy, and safety in your relationships. No one should make you feel unsafe or constantly watched. If you suspect that you're being monitored or tracked, it's crucial to take action to protect yourself. Seek help from trusted friends, family, or professionals, and consider changing your passwords and securing your devices. I know that recognizing these tactics, especially in the context of a relationship you're deeply invested in, can be painful. Remember, you're not alone. The first step towards protecting yourself is awareness. Let us know your thoughts on this topic in the comments below and share what actions you will take first to protect yourself.